So the whole process is finally going the way I predicted it. Remember my last video? I don't know, I'll try to put it up here, or if you, I'll also pin it in the comment. So I would like you to go check the last video I made. Now, by the time when I made that video, I didn't actually knew what was coming up, but I believe there is more to what is going to happen. There was a call 3 days ago between the Russian president and President Donald Trump. The call between America and Russia lasted an hour plus, which is an hour, almost 30 minutes. And then the call between Donald Trump and Ukrainian president, yeah, it ended for just about, I think, 15 to 20 minutes. So for you to see the difference, now he called the Ukrainian president to inform him. Remember, he said something, a voice statement recorded, that when Donald Trump said that they would further discuss in Saudi Arabia with the Crown Prince. He said, they asked him a question. They said, what about Zelensky, which is the president of Ukraine? He said he do not have plans to include Zelensky, but there will be a meeting before the meeting, meaning that they might meet and then anything that is discussed will be communicated to Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. The United States will certainly want to do things in favor of Russia, no matter what happens, yeah? Certainly, that is how it will be. Because if they don't, Russia will not give in to peace. And if Russia doesn't give in to peace, the United States is also going to be threatened. Why? Because if the war between Russia and Ukraine goes on, Russia will still win the war. And when Russia wins, Russia is most likely to stand with China. Or even if they don't stand with China, they will not stand against China when China rises up against the United States. And the United States' greatest fear in life is China. Now, if you take a look at this press statement, let me read it out for you. It was reported for one of the reasons why the United States ended the war between Russia and Ukraine the way they did. Let me read out the statement by the press, by one of US official. An American official traveled in Europe this week. They have begun taking clearer position on how the conclusion of the Ukraine war might look. Speaking to a conference in Brussels, Defense Secretary Peter Hegseth said Kiev joining NATO is unrealistic and that the US will no longer prioritize European and Ukrainian security as the Trump administration shifts its attention to securing US borders and deterring war with China. The United States is more afraid of China, and they know that any moment or by any little mistake, China will rise up against them. And if China rises up against them, there's every probability that China will become the world power. That's even the reason why they want to buy Greenland, because if they succeed in getting